Hello and welcome to Cruise Addicted. This is Emma, and today I'm going to be showing you P&O Cruises Ventura. So built 2008 with a passenger capacity of about 3,200 passengers, and she towers around 16 decks high. So let's start in the atrium, where we have a selection of public rooms that branch off this area, and also guest services is located here. So quite a light, bright atrium situated over decks 5, 6 and 7. As I said, you have public rooms branching from here, and you have a selection of shops. There is also a coffee shop and the art gallery. We found the team at Guest Services to be exceptionally helpful, really friendly crew. So if you have any issues, just pop down to Guest Services. Good sized theatre situated on deck 6 and 7. We watched the headliner shows here and the comedian, and we never really had any trouble getting a seat. Personally, I'm not normally a fan of comedians, but this is Tucker, and if you get the chance to see him on a P&O ship, he was actually quite funny. So yeah, definitely worth going to catch his shows. So this is the exchange bar. It's like being in an old railway station. You can see all the train station names around the bar. This is where you come to if you want to do a quiz. There's also just like a bit of music playing here in the evenings too. Right next door to it is Fortunes, the casino. So if you want to sit and have a beer or have a go on the slot machines, it's all in the same area. Plus you've got the roulette table if you want to play blackjack. It's all here. Quite a good sized casino, but bear in mind if there's a football match on, this area gets particularly busy because they play the games over the television screens within the exchange bar, so it can get quite busy. So this is deck 7 or promenade deck, and we have the Tamarind Club situated here. It's a great location to meet for a pre-dinner drink. They also have some really good interactive quizzes here. If you like karaoke or even silent disco, you'll all find those activities based here in the Tamarind Club. This is quite a popular location, so it can get quite busy in the evening. And there we are, my sister-in-law and I having great fun at the silent disco. So this is Havana, also situated on deck 7. This is right at the back of the ship at the aft. It's a brilliant nightclub, comes to life really later into the evening. There are discos, live music here, and also late night comedy shows which maybe have more of an adult content, but a really great location if you want to continue your evening into the small hours. This is the in-house band that was playing really good selection music. You could dance along to it, and then the DJ took over when they finished. So if you prefer a quieter drink after dinner, then the Red Bar is a perfect location. It's situated around the atrium area, but doesn't really have the hustle and bustle of the other bars. Really nice, relaxed location. So you want to sit and watch the wake view, have a cocktail. Metropolis is situated on deck 19, right at the aft of the ship. These great screens portray different city life. So this is New York by day, and then in the evening you see New York by night. And the screens do change during the voyage to different cities around the world. You can sit and watch the world go by here, or where you've just sailed from on the wake view. There's normally kind of a jazz theme up here, so if you want to sit and listen to some jazz music and have a nice cocktail, then I can highly recommend Metropolis. So this is the Glass House. It is a restaurant, but it's also an area if you want to sit and have a nice glass of wine, then this is a perfect location. The nice thing about the Glass House, it is a specialty dining option. You do have to pay for the food you eat here, but it's priced per dish rather than a covered charge. And each of the dishes on the menu is paired with one of the wines. So you can try, for example, fish and chips, and then they select the wine that they think would go nicely with that meal. So this is Sindhu. If you are a fan of a really good curry, then this is one of the specialty dining options on board Ventura, and I highly recommend it. You can pre-book this before you sail, normally 14 days before departure, and if it's on your checklist, then I would recommend that you booked it before you sail. Another specialty dining option is the Epicurean, and also on a sea day of your voyage they offer a luxury afternoon tea you can pre-book, and it was absolutely delicious. So if you're more of a fan of just eating in the main dining rooms, the Cinnamon and Saffron have everything on offer for you. The menus I thought were very good. We had some particularly tasty meals there. We had the gala night meal there, which was superb, and we ate on the last night also of our voyage, and we had a really good meal. So yeah, I can highly recommend the main dining room. We also opted to eat here for breakfast as well, and have a served breakfast, which again could really recommend. So if you're a fan of the beach house, you can find this within the buffet area on Ventura. It's a private dining area, and you do have to pay a covered charge to eat in here, but the food is fabulous. There may be supplements also for certain dishes on the menu. This is my lava steak, so this did have the covered charge for me to eat here, and I also had to pay a supplement for this meal, but it was fabulous. I highly recommend the lava steak. So let me just quickly show you the Waterside Buffet area. As I said, the beach house is situated in a section at the rear of this. They kind of put the partitions around. But this is the main buffet area. I was fairly early in the morning videoing this. They were setting up for breakfast. But there are several different stations, all having a great selection of, whether you have breakfast, lunch or dinner here, there's a great selection of different cuisine. And it also opens for late night snacks. If you want to sit by the pool and have a slice of pizza, then you'll find that all around the Laguna Pool area, and there's also Costa Coffee and an ice cream station here. On the other side of the pool you'll find the grill, so if you want a cheeseburger, beef burger, a hot dog or just some French fries, then that's all served just around the other side of the Laguna Pool. So the Laguna Pool is one of the outside swimming pools on Ventura. So if you're sailing from the UK and the weather might not be so good for the outside pools, then this is the Beachcomber pool, which is the covered pool. There's also bar area here as well, and if you want a game of table tennis, then that's here too. Next we have the Terrace Pool, which is situated right at the aft of the ship, great for a wake view and great for sunbathing over here as well. It's quite sheltered. And then if you want just more of a plunge pool or a small paddling pool, then that's in this area too, right at the aft of the ship. So there's a standard deck games if you want to play shuffleboard or deck quoits, that's available. There's also golf nets if you want to just try your hand at hitting a golf ball, and there's also the sports court. These are my children, my boys, running around with the basketball, having great fun with their cousins. So if you're a person that likes to pay to use the spa area, then the Oasis Spa is on Ventura, plus with the thermal suite. There is a private swimming pool for the spa guests. You have sauna and steam rooms. There is a selection of different treatment rooms, whether you want to have facials, massages, those kind of treatments. Then there's also the hair salon if you want to get your hair done on formal night. And for the ones with a bit more energy, there is a well-equipped gym, and are also some gym classes if you like the spin classes, and dance classes. I think they offer fit steps on board. So the Oasis Pool, the Oasis Spa and the thermal suite and the retreat all comes with a supplement, but if you want something luxurious or relaxing on a sea day, then this is your area. So you'll always find the horizon planner for the next day's activities left in your cabin by your cabin steward. Now this is worth checking out, because if you're a fan of spa treatments or hair treatments, on sea days they can be quite busy, but on port days they tend to do some quite good offers. So it's always worth having a look and see if there's anything suitable. So if you want to have a wedding on board or a blessing, then this is the Ivory Suite where you will have your ceremony. And the ship has a library, so great for guides if you want to see what's on in port. Some great shops on board. You can have anything from high-end jewellery, nice quality watches, if you want to treat yourself to a bottle of perfume or some duty-free spirits or cigarettes. Then there's a really vast array of shops, all the nice toiletries, makeup, sunglasses with Ray-Bans, and fashion brands like Jules if you want something for us girls. And then there was also a good selection of gents clothing too. So on a sea day it's really worth coming to check out the shops. And don't panic if you forget any of your toiletries. There is a kiosk on board that sells all the essentials. And this is part of the ladies fashion section. You've got Jules, you've got Superdry, so companies that are familiar on the high street. Formal night, if you want to have your photographs taken, the ship's photographers do a great job on board. You can view all your photographs on the interactive screens, and you can just select an order and they'll have them ready for you. Plus, if you want some audio equipment, they have a huge selection. I was quite impressed. Here is the art gallery. They have a selection of art auctions throughout the voyages. Come and have a look through. You can see all the beautiful artwork. So this is the Reef Kids Club, broken down into different age brackets, so depending on how old your children, depends which room they will go into, but very well catered for. The kids tend to have a really great time up in here. The staff really look after them. This is the Arena Arcade. It's a slot machine area. You do have to pay to use the machines. Everything's approximately 50 pence to have a go. This is my two having a head-to-head battle on Daytona. We had quite a lot of fun in here. We had to go on the air hockey tables and the skee ball, but you know, just be aware, it's quite easy to rack up a few pounds on your bill when you're in here. But yeah, great fun. So we were on board celebrating my brother's 70th birthday, and we had a selection of cabins throughout our group. So here I'm going to show you a balcony cabin. This is C637, one of the cabins with the larger balcony, made up as a twin. Quite a nice spacious room. The televisions are quite small, but we went there to watch the televisions. Reasonable sized shower room. Does have the dreaded shower curtain, but isn't really an issue. They provide shampoo and body wash and hand soap. There's a safe, pop all your belongings in, and quite good storage for two people. This cabin only takes two people. There's no Pullman or sofa bed in this one. But yeah, this was size of the cabin. This is the balcony, quite a good sized balcony. You are overlooked by the decks above, that's the only issue. So this is an inside cabin, C737, made up as a double, but it actually did have the two Pullman pull-down beds if you wanted for a family of four. Good storage again. Wouldn't have been an issue if four of us had clothing there. I think the hanging rail's quite spacious. A small television, but you know, we're not there to watch the television. There is tea and coffee making facilities, and for a family of four, if you just want something basic, then I thought this was quite good. There's also a fridge, so you can keep your bottles of water cold. Same style shower room as the outside cabin with the shower curtain. Absolutely adequate. We didn't have any issue with it. And lastly, this is an accessible outside cabin, E301, slightly obstructed on view, spacious, easy to manoeuvre if you have a mobility scooter, really good size shower room with seat if you need that, if you have mobility issues, all round really good cabin. Anyway, this has been Emma for Cruise Addicted. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to like, share and subscribe, we'd be very grateful. In the meantime, bye for now.